các bạn, mình là Ánh.
Mình là Thái.
Rất lâu rồi không được nói chuyện với các bạn. Một phần lớn là do lỗi của mình, bởi vì thời gian vừa qua mình đã tốt nghiệp và trong thời gian chuẩn bị xin việc làm việc tại Mỹ, nên là không có thời gian để dành cho podcast. Nhưng mà bây giờ bọn mình đã trở lại, hy vọng là lợi hại hơn xưa. Và để chào mừng một năm mới, rồi là nhiều tập podcast mới, thì bọn mình đã quyết định là sẽ thay đổi cách thức bọn mình làm podcast. Bởi vì mình biết là các bạn có thể có được rất nhiều thông tin về việc là làm thế nào để đi du học, rồi các thông tin về học bổng, rồi nhiều thông tin khác từ những nguồn khác các anh chị và các bạn đã chia sẻ rất nhiều trên mạng. Thì bọn mình đã quyết định là podcast của bọn mình bây giờ sẽ tập trung vào hai chủ đề chính, và bạn Thái sẽ đưa thêm cho bạn nhiều chi tiết về hai chủ đề này.
Thì hai chủ đề chính mà bọn mình sẽ nói về, thì chủ đề thứ nhất là trả lời câu hỏi IELTS và TOEFL bằng cả tiếng Anh và tiếng Việt. Thì bọn mình mỗi tập đó thì bọn mình sẽ nói bằng tiếng Việt về cách tiếp cận câu hỏi, cách tìm kiếm ý tưởng, và sau đó thì bọn mình sẽ chọn một chủ đề bất kỳ và đưa cho các bạn câu trả lời mẫu bằng tiếng Anh. Nhưng mà các bạn chú ý đây chỉ là câu trả lời tham khảo thôi, chứ còn các bạn đừng có nên copy nguyên. Chủ đề thứ hai mà mình sẽ nói về sẽ là tất cả các chủ đề liên quan đến cuộc sống ở nước ngoài, từ việc hẹn hò như thế nào, rồi kiếm việc như thế nào, rồi xin visa như thế nào. Các chủ đề này thì bọn mình sẽ tập trung vào cuộc sống ở Mỹ thôi, tại vì là cả mình và anh đều đang sinh sống ở Mỹ, chứ còn mình sẽ không nói nhiều về cuộc sống ở các nước khác.
Còn nếu mà trong cái quá trình làm podcast mà bọn mình tìm được những vị khách mời phù hợp, thì mình sẽ tiếp tục có những cái buổi phỏng vấn, nhưng mà sẽ không chú trọng vào việc làm thế nào để đi du học như trước nữa. Và hy vọng các bạn sẽ ủng hộ chương trình, và bọn mình luôn luôn mong nghe được các góp ý của các bạn để làm được những chương trình nó phù hợp với mong muốn, nguyện vọng của các bạn hơn. Và để chào mừng một năm mới và một tập đầu tiên chào đón năm mới cho podcast, thì bọn mình đã quyết định là sẽ chọn một chủ đề rất là phù hợp với hóa Việt Nam, đó là về việc ăn Tết. Thì phần này bọn mình sẽ nói chuyện với nhau bằng tiếng Anh. Okay, so let's talk about Tet holiday. First of all, people always ask me, hey, you've been living abroad for so long, do you guys do anything for Tet holiday? So this could be a little bit different for me and Thai, because we live in a different region of the country. So as you might remember, Thai is living in Hawaii, and I used to live in Indiana, and now I'm living in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. So he lives in the ocean. It's like quite far away, and I live in the Midwest of the United States, just to give you guys an idea. So for me, I was in school for 3 years, and during those 3 years, I never really celebrate Tet holiday, mostly because there's not many Vietnamese people at my school, and you can say that's, it's just an excuse because there's so many other Chinese students in any schools, right? But for me, it was like not quite. I don't quite feel like, for Vietnamese Tet holiday, I would like to celebrate it with other Vietnamese friends, or else I wouldn't want to do it. So I didn't have a lot of experience or memories about celebrating Tet. Just mostly talking with my parents, FaceTime, and and it's just like a day like any other day. How about you, Ty?
For me, it's kind of similar. We have a student association here in Hawaii, but we don't really have a big celebration. We just have a dinner sometimes around Tet, either the New Year's Eve or the New Year's Day, depends on the schedule of everyone, and that's pretty much it. And then after that, everyone just go back to normal schedule, so not too much of a celebration here.
Yeah, but if you go to study in Boston or New York, or other places, they have huge celebrations. So this is just our experience. So it's not something that, would apply to everyone, but that's something that you need to prepare. That could happen to you. You probably don't have a lot of Vietnamese friends around to celebrate these days with, and it could get lonely at times, but you'll get used to it, and you'll be too busy to worry about it anyway. So And another thing that we were hearing, we get our information from the media, right? From websites, and we've recently realized that there's a big topic about whenever it comes state holiday in Vietnam, people will ask, "Hey, should we combine Western Tet holiday and the lunar calendar Tet holiday, right? Or
Yes.
Vietnamese Tet holiday?"
Yep.
So we wanted to give you our 5 cents on this topic as well. So yeah, Ty, do you want to start that?
Yeah, so I'll talk about how we celebrate holiday here in the US and how is it different from the way we celebrate in Vietnam. So here in the US, it's depends on the family, and everyone gets only about 1 or 2 days off, depends on where you work. So for me personally, I get Christmas off and New Year's off, and that's pretty much it. And then that's the only 2 official holiday for the holiday season. And then you can take your own personal day off if you want, but it's kind of up to you. So for the celebration is similar to what we have for Tết in Vietnam. Family meets and we exchange gifts and we eat a lot of food, drinks a lot. But yeah, it's a lot shorter than what we had at home. And for most of the company, except for the 2 day, which is Christmas and New Year, work is still going on as usual. You can still have business meeting or things like that. In comparison, in Vietnam, we have a pretty big chunk off. I think it's 10 days or 2 weeks. And then we have the entire time off. And it kind of stopped everything from happening, every kind of business or whatever transaction. So we have heard complaints from mostly adults that it's a little bit too long and overwhelming, and it takes forever to prepare, and you not only have to worry about buying gifts for your family for Tet, but also for your bosses and other people as well. So it's just a little bit stressful this time of year.
Yeah, I think that's a huge difference between Western New Year celebration and Tet holiday. It's a lot shorter, like Ty said, and so the question comes into mind is, should we keep it or should we not, right? I think Tet holiday, or should we combine the two? So in my opinion, we're not really celebrating the Western New Year celebration as much, because it's only you only get 1 day, right, off, whereas Tet holiday you get up to 2 weeks,
Yes.
10 days, 2 weeks. So so that's not the same like when some people said that we are celebrating 2 holidays. It's not really like that. I think we still need to. I think we should keep Tet holiday because for a kid growing up in Vietnam, it's a beautiful memory. I've had I just can't wait for Tet to come, and then I can go get some lucky money and just really enjoy. And it's such wonderful childhood memories that I think every kids deserve to have. So I believe that it's a beautiful tradition, and we should keep it and not combine or do anything to it. And at the same time, when people say that we should celebrate Tet holiday at the same time when people celebrate Western New Year celebration, right? I don't think this is going to do much to your business unless you're working with like Western companies, right? For example, if your company is working with mostly domestic companies, or if you work with other Asian companies like China, Japan, no, not really Japan, Korea, they celebrate Tet holiday too. They tend to celebrate lunar calendar holidays too. So if you celebrate our Tet holiday at the same time with the Western one, then it doesn't make sense to your business. So it doesn't, you can't say that you're going to increase your productivity by combining Tet holiday and Western New Year holiday. But our suggestion, our thesis about this topic is that we should still celebrate traditional holiday whenever it is supposed to be. However, we can learn from the Western world, or the United States for that matter, to just give people, just make 2-3 days as mandatory national holiday, and then the rest of that is on personal time off, right? So if you want to take more time with your family, you can, but you have to use it out of your allotted, days off during the year. And then if you don't, you can still go to work and get things done. So by doing that, we can not only still get to celebrate TED holiday, makes it a lot less overwhelming for people who has to, always feel like TED is just too much for them, and they'd rather work, and then have other people who wanted to celebrate more have the chance to do so on their own term, using their days off. So it helps everyone, and you still have some people who are at work and businesses still continue and not on hold for a whole 2 weeks, which in some cases can be very annoying. So all in all, we don't think that combining the two holidays is going to help increase any productivity, but reducing the number of TED holidays, days off as a national holiday, and then put it as paid time off for people to use, PTO for that matter, would be our suggested solution for this problem. And that's some of our thoughts on this topic. And let us know what you think. All your comments and suggestions are always welcome. Alright guys, so that's pretty much our format for the coming episodes moving forward. Like we said, we'll have hopefully 2 episodes per month. We'll try to keep this promise and not do like one episode a year like we used to. We'll try to work on that, and I hope you guys will stick with us, and we'll try our best to bring you more better content, and look forward to hearing from you guys. And in the meantime, I hope you are having a wonderful weekend, and talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.